Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're taking a quick look here at Chili's. I got this request from one of our community members here. I believe it's Providence71. Thank you again for the request. Deeply appreciate that. If you're part of our Premium and Premium Plus group, congrats again to our members for scalping the heck out of Solana. We took 70%, 61, 62. The list kind of goes on. We've got some phenomenal trades here going. Thank you again so much for the wonderful feedback. If you do want to become part of the premium group, links down below. We took in some healthy profits here from an old Solana trade, Shiba Inu, SUI, Kava, Luna 2, 180%. I really like being able to provide this for my community. So again, congrats to all our members. Don't worry, we're kind of going to have some new signals sent out here soon. Just waiting for the market to calm down just a little bit, and we'll be able to get some things on point. This may actually be one of the new ones here because it's definitely looking primed and ready to go from the outside looking in. Speaking of primed and ready to go, if you are in a country that requires KYC or VPN, Bitunix has got you covered. This is our newest exchange that we are partnered with. They've been around for a very long time, but they give you healthy rewards for using their exchange. Phenomenal exchange. Absolutely, hands down, one of the best I've ever used. So links down below for this if you want to benefit from the deposit rewards. You have to use my link, of course, but good news is you'll be eligible for future trading competitions too if you use that link. So check it out. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to reach out. They're extremely responsive, and I really like working with them. So taking a look here at Chili's. First of all, we're breaking into this previous resistance zone. So this is a fantastic sign. Let's just go ahead and quickly note, just to note here, right there at about 8.5, coincidentally right where we're at right now at the price action. We see this one-day candlestick closure, kind of like a potential resistance level, okay? So this coin is due for either a correction or a breakout, right? We're going to talk about which one might happen next. Now, we want to pay attention to money flow index. Most coins that are doing really well right now have a lot of money flowing in. This coin it's tapering off a little bit, but not too bad. Let's take a quick peek at the volume, and we can kind of see, obviously, a lot of volume here in the last couple of days, and a strong volume profile at about 7.6. So truth is, if the price does pull back, we could see a correction, but that would be a good entry level here at the range in which we see the most amount of volume. A lot of support there at that level because of this previous range. So we're breaking into this range here. This is fantastic. This is like the accumulation phase, and then we got the lift off, okay? So if you think this coin has taken off, yet I don't think it has. Truth is, this coin has tremendous potential, and it's done very well in the past. I've covered this coin for years now, and I can tell you it's a fun one. All right, so again, daily looks pretty good there. Let's quickly note some moving averages. We're above the 50 and now officially the 200. That's working as a support level. I love this. Very good sign there. Let's go ahead and draw a line here as well for a support range. And then we can kind of note that the price action has had difficulty getting below 7.7 as a round number there, okay? So the truth is this coin is in a nice little range here, and it does look like it wants to break. But the truth also is that we are ascending positively here, and we want to respect the fact that we are ascending very nice, and that continuation should continue until it doesn't. I know that sounds kind of contradictory, but that's just how trend lines work. They work until they don't. So for right now, we got some friendly trend lines here working for us, okay? Take a look at the 4 hour. Let's quickly note some of the potential for pullback here as well, just to kind of give you some perspective. So I like to kind of be real and understand, generally where we're at here with these levels, okay? Because folks always ask, like, hey, where's it going to pull back? Where's a good entry? And these are typically the best entries you can find. Again, there is potential for it to go lower, but once more, at this point, we can see 0.5 here. It's really close to that previous support level we just drew out on the daily candlestick closure. So the daily candlestick hasn't closed below this level at 7.6 yet. No reason why it should, but this is the halfway point and common area for the price to bounce back, okay? If we do see a bounce off 0.382, we could see that as well here at about 7.8. So these are good areas to consider accumulating. I'm going to set alert right here just in case, so I can kind of be alerted to double check and see if it might be worth getting into a long at that point. I wouldn't recommend shorting to that level, because just because the price may pull back doesn't mean it will. Okay? So me, oftentimes when I take a swing trade, I'll take a small position here, an average position here, and maybe even a position here to average myself out. So the price comes down here and bounces. I got a nice average entry here. Comes down here, I'm averaged out right here. Okay? Yes, heaven forbid you can get a stop loss sometimes, but if you put your stop loss just below the previous Fibonacci retracement level, you're typically in pretty good shape. And by then, if the price continues any lower, you'd be worth getting out of the trade anyways, okay? Again, a lot of different strategies there, but that's generally what I like to look towards. We are at a 7 right now, so our potential for pullback seems higher. There's some fair value here between roughly the 0.382 and 0.236, basically 8 cents down to 7.7, that same area that we keep talking about. And if we take a look at the hourly, there's a good chance that the Ichimoku cloud, actually hold on, quickly to note before we look at the cloud, look at this massive massive amount of liquidation down here. So do not be fooled, this could very well be swept. Okay, so the price action comes down here. We could really see a quick little wick down and then back up. It's really, really common for them to sweep those lower levels, okay? And it kind of looks like this. It's like it's a power of 3 where you get the price action break down and the last one breaks up. It's a terrible, terrible illustration, but just kind of something to note. Last but not least here is the cloud. And this does tell us if you have a long position open, do not close it. So in other words, don't short into this. We're seeing this initial resistance at this point here because that's a previous one-day candlestick closure. And those are areas you need to respect. So truth is here, right now, we're looking very healthy for this coin. In fact, if we take a look at the weekly high-low open close, we can see the most amount of approximate there at about 8 cents even. So 8 cents was a previous close, should work as a new support, okay? Again, a lot of cool things here for this coin. I'm going to send out a layout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. It's all available here. It typically looks something like this, and I'll post this here for Chili's as well. If you're not following that group, go ahead and do so if you'd like to stay abreast on scenarios like this. But I hope you learned something here today. Make sure you jump on over to that Bitunix exchange if you are using, so just say you're in the U.S., Canada, a country where we're constantly being battered with with KYC and VPN. They don't require that at all, and they have significant rewards. So again, be sure to check that out. I do look forward to working with you, though. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Please like the video if you found benefit. Take care. Thanks again.